which is called set, and boolean. We have two more objects. One is set, another is boolean. So both we'll see in one particular notebook. Okay. Now let's go to the set. What do you mean by set and what do you mean by boolean? So set is nothing but your set that will create in our mathematics. It will look like that. And whatever the property of set is, all the property will be here in the Python set also. If we'll talk about boolean, we know that boolean has two values, true or false. So the true or false will be related to the boolean. So we have boolean is another object, set is another object that we'll use. In some book, all these things means your string, list, dictionary, tuple, set, and booleans. All those are also called data structures. Okay. Here we'll say it is an object. Now let's go to the set. So set is an unordered collection of unique elements. Unordered collection means we doesn't have to make the order here. It will make the order by itself. Means the sorting and all it can do by itself. We doesn't have to worry about it. It can construct them by using the set function. So here to create a set, either I can use set function here. So that is a new. While creating the object till now, we haven't used any function, but here we can use set function. Let's go ahead and see what is the set is. So here what we have done is, here we have created x, and x equal to, we have done set function. So what will happen is, now this is one way how we'll create a set. So x is a set, or we can use this. So y is also a set. It doesn't mean that y is not a set. Y is also a set, but if I'll do like this, then what will happen? It will become dictionary, right? Because it is also using curly braces. Your dictionary is using curly braces. But I have to differentiate that. I want to make an empty set. So for that, I'll use set function. Otherwise, you will use the curly braces without the key value pair. It will become the set automatically. Now here with this example, you see what are the values we have. We have a string, we have another string, we have another string, and we have some set of integers. Now when I print y, so what it is going to print? It is going to print integers, and it is going to print what? My strings. Now if you will observe here, you will observe that here I have put it 2 2s, and here I have put it 2 pi's, but the output is 1 2 and 1 pi. So in the set, we know that if I want to tell you that write the set of all odd values, so could you write 1 1 3 3 5 5? You like that? Or you write 1 and then 3 and then 5 and then 7 and then 9. In that way you have to write. Getting it what I'm saying? So set is also like that only. In the set, all the values are unique, and it will create its order, or it will create a sorting according to itself. We doesn't have to worry about it. Now let's go. This I have created, right? Now I have created x as an empty set also, right? This is an x with the empty set. Now when I want to add it, I can add it with the add function. So if I'll use x dot add 1, so now 1 will be added into the x. And if you want to see is what is inside x, it will be 1, right? So I can use add function. Is based on me, that how many add function I have to use. Now here also x dot add 2 means another value has been added to x. And if I want to show x, so the x value is right now 1 and 2. So 1 has been added here. This 1 has been added here. 2 has been added here. You can add here some sort of, if you want to add, you can add some sort of string also. Let's say like this, right? This also you can add. So it will be add 2 and then 1. So it will be 1 previously, then 2 and 1 right now. Yes, if you want to add one more one, so as I told you, it will not take the duplicate value, it will take the unique values. So here when you want to add one more one, even though there is only one in set, because the set is only concerned with unique element, we can cast a list with multiple repeated element to the set to give the unique element. How it is possible? Let's say we have a list. This is a list because inside the list we can put some duplicates value. Okay, it should not be a restriction that we have to put the unique value in the list. So we have created a list which is called list 1. Now what I'll do is I'll create a set with this particular list. That also can be done. But you see, once we give the element of the list inside the set, then what will happen here? Because we have, how many ones are there? 4 ones are there in the list, but in the set only one is here. We have 2 2s are there in the list, but in the set there is only 1 2. There 1 3 is there, 1 4 is there, 1 5 is there, 1 6 is there, and 1 times 7 is there. So I think that is clear to all of you, that this is the way how we can create a set with the help of a list. Now let's see this. What I have written, list and then y. What is the meaning of that? I can create the list in that way also. Now z is not a set, z will be a list. Now here, what is the value of y? Value of y is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and when we create it, let's see what it is going to give me. Okay, wait a minute. What is the value of y that we have to create now? Value of y is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and the value of y that we are putting here, it is also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Getting it? So this y, I can create the set from the list, and I can create the list from the set. Both are possible. So I think this set is clear to all of you. Most of all the functionality that is there in the list will be here in the set. Second thing, if you want to create an empty set, you have to use this function to create the empty set, or you can give some values here in the set. Either the value you can give, or you can give the another object like list, or you can create the list in that way also with the curly braces. You can add some element with the help of add method. You can create the set with the list, and you can create a list with the set also. Both are possible. Let's go to the Boolean object. So Python comes with Boolean with predefined true and false display that are basically just the integer 0 and 1. It also has the placeholder object called none. So here in the Boolean we have 3 things. One is true, another is false, another is none. N-O-N-E. None means no values are there related to that. Let's walk through it quickly and we'll see how it works, the Boolean. Now here, the Boolean value is true or false. So once we give a value, let's say this value which is true, so A will become the automatically Boolean. And if you want to show the value of A, it will give me whatever the value inside it. So it is a true value. So let me tell you, this is not the string. Okay, if I have to create the string, I have to do like this. Yes, this is not the string. This is the Boolean object. True, false, none. These are the Boolean object. These are the Boolean object. If you try to put what is inside the A and you want to put none value, you can put it like this. And if you want to show what is inside A, it is nothing, right? It is none. So here I can give true, here I can give false. It depends upon me. So you can also use comparison operation to create booleans. We'll go through the comparison operation operators later in the course. Let's see, we have some of the operations here. Let's say like this. 1 less than 2 and 6 greater than 3. Both are correct. So what is the value it will give you as an output is true. True is a boolean value that this is giving. Okay, so about the none, I told you about the none. What is the none is, we can use none as a placeholder for an object that we don't want to reassign yet. So if there is no value assigned to, let's say, the value B, so we'll give it to none. So B is nothing but the boolean type. If you want to find out the type of it, you just have to write type and the object that you want to find the type of it. Okay. Let's define B first, and then it is one. So what is the type here is, wait a minute. So here, what is the type of B is none type, it is written. Okay. Now if I'll give the value true here. Now what is the type of B is again none type, because this boolean has no type actually. Now it is giving you the boolean BOOL. If I have a none, it will give you none. If it is a true or false, it will give you bull, because it is a boolean type. If it will give you false, it will give you bull. Now if I have none, then it will give you none type. Getting it all of you? So I can use any value like true or false. So if I have either true or false, it is a boolean. If I have a none, it is of none type. So there is no type defined into the B. And later on, if I want to define B, I can define it. Let's say I want to assign B to some false value, right? So it will become boolean type. So this is how this boolean works. So I think you understand the basics of boolean and basic of sets.